Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are watching from. Welcome to today's Lululemon haul. If you are living under a rock, then you have probably not heard that Lululemon dropped a new version of their Align leggings. This version does not have a front seam. I feel like so many people have been asking for them to take away the front seam and the Aligns, and they have finally done it. And I was able to snatch 3 different pairs of them. So I'm going to talk about them. We're going to go through it. I'll show you them, try it on, all of that fun stuff. Don't forget, I also do have a giveaway going on until the end of the month. So be sure to enter that if you haven't already. I will have all the details in the description, but without further ado, let's get right into it. I ended up picking up 3 pairs, which originally on the website, I was busy when the drop happened around 2 p.m. Eastern time on the Tuesday that it dropped, and I was on the website and the sizes were so weird. It was only like 2 available in one color, and then all the other colors were like sold out. Sizes were like super weird, so I thought they sold out immediately. So originally I placed one order online for the true navy color. I picked colors that I wanted, that I love, I gravitate to all the time. Pablo and I have been going to the gym a lot, so I figured neutrals, everyday staples were great options, and I do need new Align leggings because I wear them all the time. I know you're not supposed to, but I do in fact wear them to work out. But anyways, these are the Lululemon Align No Line High Rise Pant 25 inch. So the 25 is my typical length for them. I got my typical size 2, and these just don't have a front seam at the front. First thing that I do want to note is price point for these leggings are now $118, while the other regular ones are $108, I believe. These ones retailed for $118, so yes, the price did increase a little bit. I mean, with everything going on in this economy, I'm not really surprised. At least it didn't go up too much, but $10 is a little bit steep just for the fact that they don't have the front seam. However, it's just my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt, but that's just what I think. $10 for no front seam. If you don't love the front seam, this is a good option. However, if you don't mind the front seam, like I personally don't mind them, then I would just say save the 10 bucks, buy the regular ones. But these are them. So as you can see, the front, it just has this line which looks like a seam, but it's actually just the fabric and the way that it was folded. So this does go away after wear and wash, so there's actually no seam, and there's nothing wrong with the legging. It was just folded that way. The material just makes that darker color, but the back is still very flattering, has the triangle and then the typical seam at the back, which I personally like the seam at the back, so hopefully they never take it away, because I feel like if they ever took away the back seam, that I would stop buying Aligns, because I personally like the seam at the back. I just feel like it's very flattering, and without it, it would just look like a diaper butt kind of situation going on. So glad that they only took away the front and not the back, but got typical size 2. Material is absolutely the exact same. The blue, in my opinion, isn't see-through. However, I did notice that my Aligns now, when I go to the gym, they do become a little sheer if I wear darker kind of colors or colors that's more bright. I also recently noticed that with Align leggings, around my waistband, they do need to be pulled up quite a bit. I've been going to the gym a little bit more, so I'm not sure if I've just lost the bit around my waist or what's going on, but I also can't size up in them because I feel like it will just get bigger. However, depending on what I'm doing, some leg days, if I squat down too low, the leggings do become sheer. I haven't tried any of these at the gym, so I'm not sure, but from what I can see, the material is the same. These ones don't look like they are sheer. Like, to my opinion, this probably passed the sheer test, but also just the pendant, I wear neutrals underneath just to be safe, so I would still recommend that as well. So again, got them in my typical size 2. I love the true navy. I think they're flattering. The front, for me, I'm not sure which I like more, if I love the front seam on them or if I love it without the front seam. Kind of torn on that. So this is obviously the true navy color, and I'm so glad that they came out with the graphite gray color as well. This color is so pretty, such a nice neutral. I love it. Very flattering as well. And my other graphite gray ones actually had like some weird kind of stitch unraveling situation going on, so I needed to replace them anyway, so I figured might as well pick up these ones and try them out. If I don't love them, I will just go back and get the other ones, but same exact material. This is like a dark gray. Hopefully the camera picks it up. I think it's just a really pretty flattering color. I do also believe it comes in about maybe 5-6 other colors. I'll have the colors on the screen over here, so the circles represent the other colors that it comes in. I did see when they were product seeding these aligns to like specific influencers or people like that they did have like the caramelly kind of color, which I almost got that one but decided not to get it. But I really love how Lululemon did like the product seeding, because fun fact, they found videos from like 2 years ago that people were saying to take away the front seam and were posting about it on like TikTok content, all of that, and went back to those videos, chose those people and sent them the pair before anybody else got them, even before the influencers got them. I absolutely loved that they did that. So really goes to show that Lululemon listens to feedback and works to better themselves. Again, like I had no say in these aligns or anything like that, and this video is not sponsored. I did not get sent free pair of aligns, although I wish I did, but I personally did not mind the front seam, so that's probably why I was not chosen, but I had no say in any of that. But I just really thought that that was a great idea to do that for, you know, the customers, for us, to show that they don't just value influencer opinion, but they also value like regular people that just say, hey, take away the front seam. No problem. It might have taken them 2 years, but you got your leggings for free with a no front seam. So love that they did that. And last but not least, of course, had to do the typical black. I feel like if you want to try any color, this one is the most subtle, because you can't actually even see that there's no seam when they're on. The lighter the color you go, the more you can see that there is no front seam. But for me, nice black crisp pair. Can't have too many of these. I think this is like my 4th pair. I really need to get rid of 2 other ones that are just on their last leg right now, so I'm gonna throw those away and then just replace it with one of these. But again, if you are somebody that absolutely hates the front seam, I would recommend going with the lighter colors, because that way you can really show that it's not there. But with that, I would also just recommend being careful of whether the colors are sheer or not. Lighter colors sometimes can be sheer, and if they're not sheer, they are double lined on the leg fabric, which I personally do not like whatsoever. I stay far away from those. So depending on how you like your leggings to feel, all of that, we're all different. It's okay if you have a preference, whatever it is. It can be sheer if it's just one layer, but it can also be double layered, and personally I'm just not a fan of those. So the black, again, size 2, $118. So for 3 pairs of leggings I paid around $360 plus tax, almost $400 on 3 pairs of leggings. So the price definitely went up a little bit. It hurts my pockets, but I do get a good wear out of these. And like I said, you're not supposed to wear them to work out. However, I really love working out in them, even the shorts as well, which I'm hoping they come out with shorts like this, because like I said, I don't really mind, but I do notice the lighter colors I feel like bug me a little bit more, the seam. So if these ones really make sure there's no, you know, like little camel in the middle, then I will buy every light color that's not double lined. Do you feel like it's the same kind of size? They didn't shrink it at all. Nothing is different, just that seam is gone. So keep that in mind. You can always return it. If not, they have their 30-day return policy. So these are the Align No Lines, and I'm sorry this video is also a little bit late. I've been saying this in every single video, but every time I think that I'm done being busy outside of filming, things just happen. Like even right now, things are happening, good things, all amazing good things. So I am not complaining about that whatsoever, but just filming, sometimes it's like I really gotta rush and get these things up. So I'm sorry that it didn't come quick enough, but these are the Align No Line leggings. Let me know down in the comment to enter today's giveaway. Do you prefer the Aligns with the seam in the middle or without the seams, or do you have no preference? I feel like I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to the darker colors, but again, for the lighter colors, as long as they're not double lined, I would prefer the no seam. But I am also seeing mixed reviews on TikTok. Like some people are saying it actually does the opposite of what everybody wanted it to do. So everybody wanted it not to accentuate the you know what down below, but a lot of people are saying that it does, and I feel like I'm 50-50 on it. So let me know in the comments what your preference is, what your thoughts, anything like that. Did you pick up a pair? If you did, what color? I need to know everything, but that is just my opinion. But if you really hate the seam, I would pick up a pair for the extra $10. But if you just don't mind it, I don't see the point of spending the extra $10, because if you think about it, I just spent $30 extra for them to remove 3 seams. That's almost half of a new pair. So keep that in mind, but again, opinions are my own and don't reflect anything of Lululemon. This isn't sponsored, and none of that. It's just me and my 2 cents. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, see more details in the caption, subscribe if you are not already, give this video a big thumbs up. We are so close to 15,000 subscribers. My birthday is May 31st. Hopefully we'll see how close we can get. If we can hit 15,000, amazing. That would be a great birthday present. If not, it's okay. We're super close. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button as mentioned before, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!